Hello from a very cold cabin. The heat is broken. Heater is broken. Must not drop my teas. And I'm on a little gas heater. And I was worried about it, so because it's a little outdoor gas heater that shouldn't be used indoors. But I've got a carbon monoxide warning thingy, so I won't be dying out here. And I can run you through what I'm up to with my Loopy Pro rig so far at the moment. Right there, that's my screen at the moment. We've got 8 channels going over that way, which is each a loop, 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 which is So if you're not familiar with looping, that's how that works. This second row here is activated by sound, so I don't need a foot switch to activate them. Just like that. And my MIDI programming has progressed to these buttons here. I haven't gone into the keyboard yet to recolour these. Hopefully I can recolour them and recolour all the colours there to match the colours of the keyboard, because there's different colours available to the palette here, so I need to get those all aligned with the oops. Yeah, need to get those colours aligned. Let's turn that off, shall we? Oh, okay, I can do it from here actually, so that's what I was showing you. So yeah, colours, I'll get those all aligned on these 8 tracks here, so those 8 tracks are aligned with those. The first 2 lines there are these 2 lines of buttons here, so on that second one there, if I press and hold, here, deletes. If I press it again, just once, and then press it again, that closes off the loop. You can press it once again, and it dubs it, mutes it, not dubs it. If I press it again, it unmutes it, and if I hold it, it will delete it. And I've got it set to the one over there, set to the one over there, I've got it set to the one over there, I've got it set to the one over there, also on those lines, the one that. So yeah, I can do that by hand control there. Got all the sliders, faders up and down there, aligned with, if I go into the mixer now, oh, hello, here we are. So the mixer there with Loopy Pro, you've got the different colour channels, and in MIDI Learn, so if we go to this button up here, click MIDI Learn, everything goes a bit grey wave, MIDI synced it. So if I was to click on that now, it shows us the button there where we've got that control to. So what's that one on? Oh yeah, that's on this control here, which controls everything coming into Loopy Pro from the mixing desk down there, which I've got a hardware mixer with all my different inputs of the guitar and violin and microphone, drum kit, auxiliaries in, didgeridoo mic, and yeah, a couple of other bits and bobs. So that comes out into Loopy Pro, and I can control the volume of that now using the MIDI controller, which is cool, if that makes any sense to anyone. Good luck. Right, I've got reverb set up and down there as well. So to do that, you go to the draw button or create, and you've got all these little icons here, and you click on that one there, which will give you a dial. There, just appeared, and then you click on writing on the dial, and then value change, and then you go into there, and then adjust parameter, clip actions, adjust parameter on the color group, effect actions. You can basically assign that button or dial to do anything you want, which is so rad. I don't want that, so I just deleted it. Yeah, back to the screen. Right, yeah. So down here I've got some one shots now. If I clear this one off, if I press that and then it'll be armed to record. If I do a whistle, and then I'll show you how a one-shot works. So that's in there, and just press it again. So that's when to use whenever you want. So you've got a loop going. So if you get a loop going, yeah, da 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 da. So if you get a loop going, yeah, da 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 da. So if you get a loop going, yeah, da 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 da. You can then use that one shot, however you want. So if you get a loop going, yeah, da da, which is rad. Now this puppy down here. So that slices that loop up, and then it plays it through those pads there, which is pretty cool. Just for a bit of fun. That button down there clears all. And yeah, you just go and add buttons however you want them. On the next screen, what else have I done there? Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, next screen. I've created my own little masterpiece. Oh, I wanted to move that across. No. So yeah, to move things, it's just so simple. You just press the little draw button, and when you go back, it's done. Simple. So yeah, here I set up some one shots, resize them and shape them as if they're keys, and look how accurate this almost is. Almost accurate, and how close it is. This is a chord music rule, chord structure rule, and it's actually the proper size of the keys, like the. Where am I going? Here we go. So it's the exact same size as the keyboard, and the wall's in the way. Yeah, it's almost there. Look, it's quite a. Anyway, but yeah, I sampled onto each of those one shots through the microphone, as you'll see the layout there. The Shruti Box. So now I can add the sounds of the Shruti Box into my loops. Obviously, over the internet, all you guys are going to hear is the digitalized or the synthesized microphone version of the Shruti Box. So for you guys, that won't make any difference. For live performances, though, it would be much better to be mic'd up and have the actual musical vessel playing along for the audience to feel the sound source. So it's not just a sample of the sound source. I was wondering as well, I was like, how do I include these sounds onto a loop? If I've made loops here, I was thinking, how do I go between there and take that sound to there? So the voice inside went, just make another loop on this screen, because it's all the same project, so it'll be all synced in. So watch this, here we go. Let's get it all. That's, there we go. Highly sophisticated musical sound there. So you've got your loop going. You can come over here, and then we can arm this one, which will be for sound only. And then when I press the Shruti Box, it will loop it. Oops. Microphone sensitive, hit the phone on the mics and there we go. Now I can join with my voice singing. Open out another note. added for clear all. Clear all. And then the tempo's all reset as well. Synchronization on the tempo. You click synchronization there, and then you got your clock sources and destinations. So the source is Whoopie Pro, and I just clicked Novation MIDI for the destination, and it syncs to the keyboard. Now the other thing I've done on the page here is these one shots at the top. This is going to get tasty in a second. So I've got hi-hat, kick, snare. So we've got finger drumming straight away. So just by setting individual one shots up, so instead of that shape, I've made them the shape of these pads, and then sample in there whatever noise you want. So being the highly mature soul that I am, one of the first things I got on the phone was a whoopie cushion app. My daughter was young at the time, and I'm forever young, so what else would you get on your first iPhone those years ago? You know, it was obviously going to be a whoopie cushion. So should we put some fart sounds in? Here we go. Right. Yes, the right channel is up on the mixer, so that's the auxiliary in. And let's arm this. Oops. Let's try not to hit the microphone. Stand again. And again. There. Right. Okay, so I'm sure you've always wanted to hear some musical looping and finger drumming with that noise included. And should we do another one? Nice. Let's turn the volume up. You can go into each clip, by the way, and turn the volume up individually, and you can shorten the clips down. So if I drag that there to the sound wave, it's purely just the fart noise now. I can do the same on here. Look, if I swipe up, increase the volume of that fart, and then drag this back to there. Look at that. How easy is this? Really, it's nuts. Oh, hello. That goes off every 60 seconds. Let's leave that on. It might be the perfect timing in a moment. You never know. Right. Back to seriousness. I'm never serious. Synchronization. No, MIDI learn. If we go MIDI learn there, then all I've done, okay. All I've done with these pads here is let's have a look. So you click on the pad, and normally it's a MIDI learn there, and then to assign these pads, you just hit the pad you want, and then I've already done that, so they're all programmed in now. So it's as simple as that. So you select your one shot up, record your sample into there, so I can go now and I've recorded my drums. Those noises are from just one of the drum kits on my electronic drum kit from Holly. Thank you so much for this beautiful drum kit here. Look at this beautiful thing. So yeah, but I can now download other drum kits electronically from the internet, so the synthesized or your sample drum kits are the best drum kits ever, and assign those to these pads, and also make a different screen again. So this is just 2 pages. I can make another copy of this and then sample in different things into here. So yeah, like that. Oh, it's a whoopie cushion, and I just dropped the phone. Oh my god! Oh, I'm going to turn that down now. Yes. So yeah, I can do I could sample into here, my guitar, violin, anything at all, you know, frog clickers. So I can, once I've got all my samples done, I can then just, when I go around busking or doing anything with sound work for the love, yeah, I've got all the different sounds there, ready and waiting. But now that I've got finger drumming, that's so funny. Right, should we do it? The great thing is, even if you mess up totally, he sorts it out, so you don't even need a foot pedal, so you can just arm it, and then it works it out for you. And you see that little button there, like a little bit behind it. Oh, no, it's like, I won't do it now. Yeah, if you're accurate with your finger, or you haven't got any of the buttons there, you can then get the option of how it fits into the loop, which is so clever. Oh, let's add some Shruti Box. There, see? I mean, what more responsible, brilliant musical use would you wish for, other than looping the sounds of fart noises to a sacred Shruti Box? I can hear the the musical masters of Peru that taught me many things. I can hear them giving me a bollocking for that, but I love you all. One love. Yeah, I think that's all I wanted to sort of share with you at the moment. So, yeah, peace, and check out Loopy Pro if you've got iOS. It's coming out on the iMac as well soon. But, yeah. Okay, I'm going to go and find some FX to echo stuff better, more. See you later.